Hi guys, Ivan Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a sort of small suburb, 30 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. It's only built on an area of 2.1 square kilometres. There's 2,630 residents here. And the suburb's called Sinagra. So we're in a park over here called San Theodora Park, which is the biggest park in Sinagra. It's not that well kept, guys. Have a look at the grass. Everything's dead over here, except for the trees. The grass looks quite very dry. I'm not sure if the park's reticulated. It should be, but I can't see any reticulation around here. I'm just having a look. I can't even see any here at the tree around the trees. So that's probably the reason why it's looking so dead. So what we'll do is we'll take a bit of a walk around here. Like I said, it's not a very big suburb. Reasonably new suburb. It broke away from Wanneroo years ago. So it used to be part of Wanneroo, but it's now called Sinagra. So we'll take a walk around Sinagra and show you guys around. Now when we drove in here, or when I done my research, there was a new land development that has opened up. We'll try and find that because none of the roads are listed on Google Maps. So it's very, very new, that part. So we'll try and find that and show you guys this new estate. But every block that I've seen advertised has been sold in the new estate, in the new part of Sinagra, I should say. So Sinagra is an outer northern suburb of Perth, WA, located in the local government area of the city of Wanneroo. Is that the worst house, guys? There's a lot of crap over there. The whole place is paved, which is good, so there can't be any weeds and stuff. The suburb was previously part of the suburb of Wanneroo, like I mentioned. And there's been a few of those type of suburbs. There's newer type of suburbs that have broken away from Wanneroo. I think Pearsall was one of them. And Hocking, I think, was one. We done videos on all those. For newish sort of houses over here, they seem a bit run down. People are. This house here is nice on my left. Very neat gardens and everything. I mean, the garden's okay. You'll get one or two in every suburb that's run down. So this suburb, Sinagra, is actually named after the Sinagra family, migrants from Italy who arrived in the Wanneroo area in the 1920s. The city of Wanneroo established a sister city relationship with Sinagra in Sicily, as a large number of families migrated from there to make their new home in Wanneroo. There you go, guys. Sam Sinagra. He was the guy that it's named, or the family that it's named after. He's the father. He owned a shop in Wanneroo, and the family were prominent citizens in the area. So there you go. Make a bit of a name for yourself, guys, and you can have a suburb named after you. How cool is that? There's a nice little pocket through here. Some of the houses here are quite nice. So like I said, guys, it's not a huge suburb. It's only built on 2.1 square kilometres. So the houses look quite new through here. So I'm assuming this used to be all market garden out here, because Wanneroo had a lot of market gardens. And when the suburb broke away, they cleared all the land and sold it all off. There's a nice caravan here. Looks like an off-road vehicle. It looks quite well built. They probably are about to take off somewhere. They're all hitched up, or they've just arrived. Big Chevrolet truck there, ute. There's another park here, guys, right in front of us. And the lawn over there looks pretty brown also. So I don't think it's reticulated. Just relies on the rain to water it. So there's quite nice views over here. Yeah, we're coming up to a bit of a pocket over here with double-storey houses, with a few double-storey houses, and the camera swings to the left over there. You can see all those views over there. So this part over here is quite high up. So yeah, look at this double-storey house here. This looks quite nice actually. To my right over here, it's a beauty. And then straight in front of us, there's another big double-storey over there. So this is quite a nice little pocket over here of Sinagra, because you're quite high up, and you've got some good views over there. You might even get city glimpses. I know we are 30 kilometres away. You might just be able to see one of the tall buildings in the city, one of the skyscrapers there. It's a nice corner house there, guys. This one here could be another one of the worst gardens. Yeah, this is pretty bad, this house. Shocking. And here's a nice minimalist garden. Look at this, look at the cactus. It's huge. It's a massive cactus. So the suburb isn't that old. The suburb was approved on the 3rd of April 1995 only. So it's not that old. But there are a few little issues, guys, in the suburb, because there's absolutely no shops here. And there's also no schools in Sinagra. So if you're after shops and schools, Sinagra isn't the suburb for you. But there are shops reasonably close by, called Wanneroo Central, which is quite a decent sized shopping centre with quite a few different shops in it. So it's only a bit of a drive down Wanneroo Road and you're there. It's like he's spray painting a coffin. Someone's died. Probably his dog. Oh, it's for Halloween. Yeah, that paint smells. Oh, he should be wearing a mask, that little kid, because that paint's fairly strong. Those cans of paints are very strong actually. So what we might do now, guys, is take you to a different part of Sinagra, show you around there. We'll see you there shortly. So guys, this here is a new development in Sinagra. It's quite a decent size. unfortunately, every block is sold, the whole lot sold. And when we drove into the estate over here, the sign says they're large blocks. Have a look at the, here's one just here, 375 square metres. The largest one we saw over here was 564 square metres, guys. So they're not large blocks at all. It's again the dickhead developers carving everything up into little shoebox sized blocks, and you build your little shoebox house on it, or if you can afford it, you build a double story on it, and then you'll get a decent living area. But if you build a single, you'll get a very small house. So there is another development in the suburb, but we can't really get access to it. It's all fenced off, so we won't go there. So the other estate that we can't get access to, guys, is called Ilari Estate. And I'll just give you an example. You can get a house and land package over there. The house is 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1 car garage. And the house size is 95 square metres. And they're whacking it on a 150 square metre block. So we're a joke. We really are a joke in the state. Giving you a 150 square metre block of land, putting a 2 by 2 by 1 on it, and they're selling, that's a house and land package, that's advertised for 536,340 Australian dollars. What a joke. Don't even look at it, guys. You will regret this in 5 years' time or something. If houses weren't that scarce over here, seriously, I'd black ban all these new developments. They're a joke. They're greedy, they're disgusting, and they're a joke. These small blocks. Here's another one here. Have a look at this, guys. 383 square metre block of land. I mean, some of you might like it. Some of you might love it. I don't. And here's the biggest one we've seen. Right next to that tiny one, here's the biggest one we've seen, 564 square metres. Now that's not a bad size, okay? But these ones for 300 and in the new estate that we can't get access to, 150 square metres. I mean, there are some blocks in the suburb of Allenbrook, and they've reduced them right down to 80 square metres. Guys, we've got a hell of a lot of land in Western Australia. Why are they doing this? And the government is passing all these things. The government's allowing the developers. You know why? Because the developers, they donate money to the government. Now they're calling it a donation. It's actually bribery, isn't it? It has to be. It's bribery. You're giving the government money to pass your estate with your tiny 150 square metre blocks of land. That's my whinge for the day, guys. We're going to wind this part up over here in this new estate, which is all sold out, and there's another estate there which they're just developing, which I said we can't get access to. And we'll take you to a new part of Sinagra now and show you around there. See you there shortly. Okay, guys, just in a different part of Sinagra here. The blocks look a bit bigger out here. You can see it's a sort of a strange area because there's semi-rural parts of this estate, part of this suburb also. You can see a lot of vacant land across there also. There's a lot of vacant land around the place. This is all probably privately owned. There's just a sign over there, City of Wanneroo, proposed Cape Horn Street, Wanneroo local structure plan. So got a few things happening or about to happen here. So like I said, there's no shopping in the suburb, but there is the Wanneroo Central Shopping Centre, and that's in Wanneroo. The closest medical centre is also in Wanneroo, so there's no medical centre. The suburb's 2.1 square kilometres, but it looks quite a decent size. And with the two new estates happening in here, I don't know why they haven't built a small neighbourhood shopping centre here with the prices they're charging for all this land and house and land packages and that. But anyway, it might happen. Who knows? Now guys, there's no train service. There's nothing in the suburb. There's no train service also. And there are buses only that run on the border of the suburb. So it runs down Wanneroo Road and down another main road called Dunderbar Road. So that the buses do not run in the middle of the suburb. So you'll probably need a car. Would you live out here, guys? 30 kilometres from the Perth CBD. Nothing in the suburb. No schools, no shops, no doctor surgeries, no buses, nothing. So I'm not sure if I'll live out here, to be honest. And the prices of the the sizes of blocks are very small in the new subdivision. These blocks here look fairly large. The frontages are fairly wide, so they look okay. But look what they're overlooking, and that's a bushfire disaster waiting to happen. But hopefully they're going to clear it all up and do something else in there. Probably subdivide it all into 50 square metre blocks and sell it all off at 700,000 each. Watch this space, guys. Watch this space. That's what we're heading for here in Perth, and the developer will probably donate to the government. And the government might say, yep, reduce it down to 50 square metres, or 30 square metres, I should say. Watch this space. Anyway, guys, I'll give you the median house price in that over here now in Sinagra. And the median house price out here, with nothing really in the suburb, is 700,000 Australian dollars. There was no data out here for units. One unit sold, I think, in a year a year ago. So there's not many units out here. And the median land price out here is 325,500 Australian dollars. So what do you guys think of Sinagra? Would you live out here with no amenities? All these, I mean, like I spoke about before, house and land package, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1 car garage on a 150 square metre block, and the house size is only 95 square metres, and to build that they want 536,340 Australian dollars, and there's absolutely no amenities out here. Would you spend over $500,000 in a suburb with no amenities? I wouldn't. Anyway, it's up to the individual, I suppose. So we might just find a little spot, guys, to wrap it up over here. Don't know where we're going to wrap it up. We'll walk down the street and just film, because we can't really wrap it up here. There's people working in their gardens over here. Have a look at this house here on the right. Interesting paintwork in front there. Advertising their business. They're a dog grooming business. So we'll just casually walk down the street over here in Sinagra and show you guys what's going on a Sunday morning in Perth, Western Australia, where the temperature is supposed to reach 20 degrees, but it feels much warmer. We're both wearing t-shirts only, and there's no wind factor, and we've been walking a lot, so it feels much warmer over here in Sinagra. Bit of cloud up above, and it's going to rain on Tuesday. 95% chance of rain, they're telling us. So it's definitely going to rain on Tuesday. And the temperature is going to drop a bit also. I think on Monday, no, Wednesday I think it's going to rain. Tuesday it's going to be 28 degrees I think. Same sort of scenario as a week ago. Leave some comments for us guys. Would you live in Sinagra? What do you think of the suburb? There's a lot of people out and about today. There's a house straight ahead of us. And it's got a massive shed. Over there, this part here, the blocks are slightly bigger. Must be an older section. And the gardens are quite well maintained out here also in this section. But that house over there, straight in front, it's got a 3-car garage and that massive shed. And the house is pretty big, so it's a very, very, very wide block. Huge block. Look at that. And the one next door is the same, to your right. Look at that. Absolutely massive. So this part here is pretty good. We might just wrap it up here, guys, on this corner in Sinagra in Perth, Western Australia. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to leave some comments for us below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know what you think of Sinagra. We'll see you in the next one.